Thank you very much, everybody. Welcome to our Hatha Yoga Flow online. It's Thursday evening, so yeah, just making sure that you've got a reasonably quiet space away from distractions if possible. Anything that you like to use for your practice, blocks. You may need a block this evening. Not particularly a band, but you can have a band if you want one. Anything to keep you warm for later, water, etc. And as always, remember to listen to your bodies. Use your breath. And see if you can stay present with that breath through the practice. We're going to start. Feet will be pleased. We're going to start lying down in Shavasana. So take your time to get everything that you need. I'm going to keep my fluffy socks on for now. Let's come to a lying down position. So arms straight out ahead, taking a breath in. And as we breathe out, dropping the chin down onto the chest and just squeezing the belly, rolling it down. Remember, you can use the arms to help you to come down, and then just release and relax. Arms and legs on the mat. Allow the eyelids to close or the gaze to soften. And begin to notice the breath. Gently breathing in and out through the nose is comfortable. And just following the journey of that breath. Perhaps taking the breaths a little bit deeper. And continuing to follow that journey as you feel the chest, the rib cage and the belly as it gently expands with the inhale and relaxes with the exhale. Feeling that sense of peace and presence on each inhale. And noticing the body relax on each exhale. Taking a scan of the body with the awareness and the breath, beginning at the crown of the head, scanning the face, relaxing the muscles in the forehead, the eyelids, the jaw, relaxing the neck, scanning into the shoulders, and all the way down both of the arms. See if you can relax the hands, the fingers, using the breath and the awareness traveling through the torso, relaxing all of the muscles in the spine, softening the chest and the belly, continuing into the hips, all the way down the legs, relaxing the ankles, the feet and the toes, feeling yourself soften into the mat a little bit more with each breath. Allow yourself to relax the mind. Let go of anything that's not needed for practice. Using the out breath. Remembering that it's okay if things pop back in. We can use the breath to let them go. Just gently observe them in the background. We don't need to become attached. And allow the breath to keep us here and now. Perhaps noticing your awareness drifting inwards, the breath dropping back into a natural rhythm. Noticing that sense of inner peace, inner calm. And set your intention, if you have one. My intention for you this week is to work with the full moon energies coming on Saturday. In Vedic astrology it's in Taurus. I'm going to go with a grounding practice, also an opportunity to release and let go. Feel ready, start to bring the awareness back to the breath. Make the next breath that you take a nice big deep breath in and out through the nose. Start to wriggle the fingers and the toes. And then we can keep the eyes closed for this, just taking a full body stretch on an inhale. So straightening the legs if they weren't straight. Point the fingers and the toes, take a few breaths into the whole of the body. Exhale the knees into the chest, Apanasana. Do what you want to do here, have a roll or be still. Just keep the knees hugged into the chest to bring those palms together. Start to rub the palms and place the hands over the eyes. Gently open the eyes and start to open the fingers, rub the cheeks, the throat. And then we're going to lengthen the right leg down onto the mat and keep the left knee hugged in. So right leg goes all the way down, long and straight, pointing the toes, hugging in that left knee, and just staying here with the breath, shoulders relaxed. Each time you exhale, just hugging that left knee in a little bit more, feeling into the left hip. Really lengthening that right leg, pointing the toes. Relaxing the right toes and the right leg, start to take the left leg up long and straight towards the ceiling, flex that foot, and then just have the hands wherever's comfortable. So maybe one hand is higher than the other. Try and keep the shoulders grounded, so if that means you need to bring the hands lower, then do so. And then with the breath, as we exhale, drawing the knee in, trying to keep that leg nice and straight and long. Flexing the foot, taking a few breaths here. And you might want to take a few exhales with the nose coming all the way up towards the knee, lifting the head and the chest. Trying to keep that leg straight and long, stretching into the left hamstring. And keep the left leg straight and long in the air, but relax off that stretch, let the head and shoulders come down, bring the arms to crucifix. And then next exhale, let that left leg twist over the right leg. So if you can, long and straight. If it feels too much, just bend the left knee. Again, try and keep both shoulders grounded, take your eye focus, and drishti in the opposite direction. If you're comfortable here, you might even want to reach for the toes with the right fingers for a breath or two. And then release that twist. You might want to bend the knee to come back. Relax that left leg down. Give it a little shake out on the mat. Let's go back into that full body stretch. Arms come all the way up. Point the fingers and the toes. And then next exhale, hug the right knee in. Keep the left leg long. Point the left toes. Head, shoulders grounded, just squeezing in that right knee with each exhale. Awareness on the breath. Feel into the right hip. And start to take that right leg long and straight up into the air. Finding somewhere for the hands behind that right leg wherever it feels comfortable. Flexing the right foot. Keeping that left leg long and straight if you can. If not, just bend the left knee if that feels too much as well. I should have mentioned that on the other side. You've got that option to bend the left knee if you want to. If it feels too much with the left leg long. And just for the moment, keeping the head and shoulders grounded, using the breath to draw that knee towards the nose, but we haven't lifted the head yet. Flexing the foot, shoulders relaxed, feel the stretch in the right hamstring. Use the breath. And you might want to take a couple of breaths with the head and shoulders lifted, nose coming towards the knee. Even with the head and shoulders lifted, still trying to keep the shoulders relaxed. And then relaxing off that stretch just a little bit, relax the head and shoulders down onto the mat. Your right leg stays long and straight in the air, bring the arms to crucifix and then take that twist. Right leg goes over the left leg. Taking your eye focus in the opposite direction. And remember, if it feels too much, you can bend that right knee. Trying to keep both shoulders grounded. And if you want to, you can even, if you haven't done so already, reach for the toes with the left fingers. If that feels too much, don't force it. Then let's start to release and untwist. Let that right leg go down and just give it a little shake out. Give both of the legs a little shake out. And then bend both of the knees. Heels nice and close in towards the sit bones. Feet are hip width, knees are hip width. Just push that lower back down into the mat roll. The shoulders back and down. Arms in a V shape down by the side of the body. Inhale, exhale, push up into your bridge, squeeze the bottom. Take a nice big deep breath at the top. And exhale, roll down one vertebrae at a time. Get a nice massage on the back as you roll down. Take a breath in at the bottom. And exhale, push up again, squeezing the bottom. Up, up, up. Nice inhale at the top. And exhale to roll down one vertebrae at a time. Let's do one more round and hold it up there. So a breath in at the bottom, a breath out as we push those hips up, and then take your options. Once you feel comfortable, you might want to just shuffle the shoulders in a bit and maybe just walk the heels in and then stay there. Try not to let the hips drop as they might do as you make the adjustment, but then when you've got that next level, then just push those hips back up, squeeze the bottom. You might want to interlink the fingers underneath the body, reach the knuckles down towards the heels. Nice stretch on the shoulders. You might even want to reach for the heels. And if that's not enough,
you might want to take the hands underneath the waist if you can. Just increase the stretch a little bit, sort of balancing on the forearms. Try not to let the knees flail out to the sides. Try and have that awareness of the knees in line with the hips, feet in line with the hips. And also just taking the option that feels right for you. Don't listen to the ego, listen to the body. And then when we're ready, let's release the arms wherever they were. Next exhale, start to roll it down, one vertebrae at a time. Beautiful. Hug the knees into the chest. Again, do what you want to here. And drop the soles of the feet down onto the mat when you feel ready. Feet together. And let the knees drop out so you're in your reclined butterfly. Draw the heels in as close to the groin as feels comfortable. Roll the shoulders back and down again, and let's try and tilt the pelvis up towards the ceiling. Allowing the lower back to come down, opening the hips even more. And you can just stay here with the arms in a V shape, palms facing up for a few breaths. Or if you want a little bit more and it's comfortable on the back, you could take the arms up into a V shape. And as the arms are up in that V shape, again, just focusing on tilting the pelvis, lower back, going down to the mat, breathing. And if you've got the arms up, exhaling to release the arms, you might want to bring the hands to the outsides of the thighs or the knees, and then gently draw those knees back in. Hug the knees into the chest again. Take a little roll, and roll it over onto your right hand side. And then come to seated. You can pop yourself on a block or a cushion for a few moments if you want to. Take the arms out into a V shape and just reach the fingers out and down. Shoulders are relaxed, spine nice and straight. Taking a breath in. And as we breathe out, dropping the left ear to the left shoulder. And then inhaling back to center, exhaling right ear, right shoulder. And we'll do a couple more rounds as really focusing on moving the shoulders away by reaching with the tips of the fingers down and out. And when you've done a few rounds on either side, next inhale as you come back to center, then exhale, drop the chin down onto the chest. Keep reaching with those fingers. Inhale, lifting chin as far as is comfortable. Let's do a couple more of these. Oh dear, this is going to go on the video, but I've just realised I'm dressed like Father Christmas. I've got green leggings on and a red top. Is that Father Christmas or an elf? It's a bit early, isn't it? Dear oh dear. It's not meant to be that. Next time the chin is dropped down on the chest, keeping the arms as they are. Take a nice big circle one way. And then change direction, just marrying the movement with the breath. Next time the chin lands down on the chest, inhale to gently lift. Exhale, release and relax those arms. With the breath, take a few shoulder rolls, inhaling as we roll the shoulders up towards the ears. Exhaling as we roll them back and down. Changing direction. Next inhale, shoulders all the way up. Exhale, roll back and down. Just circle those wrists a few times one way and a few times
arms the other way. And then take those arms nice and wide, squeeze into the shoulder blades, open the chin and the chest. Inhale. Exhale, draw those arms forwards, long and straight, drop the chin down onto the chest. Do one round like this. And then inhale again, open the chest. Squeeze shoulder blades, lift chin if it's comfortable. This time exhale, give yourself a big hug. Next inhale again, opening the arms, stretching the chest, the heart space. Swap the arms as we give ourselves a big hug on the other side, and just stay here for a few breaths. Reaching the fingers around, allowing the chin to drop down, breathing into the shoulder blades and the spine. And on your next inhale, open out those arms again. And exhale, release and relax.